building.
Yeah, you know.
My so fine, so fly, Sophia.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're here.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here with you.
Period.
By the way, you look so gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
You
too,
have
girl.
this morning glow.
I like that. It's like one glow. The both of us we went in the same glow factory.
I do. I'll take that. Let me tell you. Now, I had to wake up this morning to get here, and I wanted to ask you how.
Race of the gin.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm very ginger to come and talk to our lovely listeners.
That one is there.
Because you guys are phenomenal. You guys make us come to work all the time feeling great with the energy on a 10 out of 10. So that really is what wakes me up in the morning. It's like, okay, Lagos is waiting.
Yeah,
there's one family member that is waiting for me on air.
It's okay. I mean, if you don't give them, how would they take it?
How would they take it, guys?
Period.
Do you see what's going on here? This is called women supporting women. Women championing women. Women coming together to do something phenomenal. And that really is the main crux of the conversation for today on today's Women, why are we seeming to be competing with each other?
I mean,
why is
it's nothing
it that
hard
way?
in unity.
Really and truly,
nothing hard in enjoying your individuality. It's so unique. It's so beautiful. It's so special. We've got a lot to speak.
We've got a lot to talk about here on today's Women. So keep it locked right here on 92.7.
I'm like, girl.
I'm sorry. Don't be upset. It's Sophia.
You feel so fine.
So fine. How'd you come up with this name? Like, did you just wake up one day and you looked in the mirror? You were like, I just look gorgeous. I'm gonna call myself Sophia So Fine.
I mean, that is there, but then that was not even it.
What was it? Tell us.
Someone just said, you know what?
So Sophia is gonna make you feel good at all times.
Yeah.
And that's why she's on your radio right now, making you feel great. So today's conversation is with discussion in her workplace, subtle jabs here and there. And it was almost like it was always coming from another woman, right? So she went into the question for the day, right? Why do you think women are competing with each other, Sophia?
So I think I like that you started with there's a position, there's a sport, there's a man, right? And so now, in a world where it seems like it's a man's world, right? So the position or the offering for a woman could be just 10 spots left.
Exactly.
So
out of
really
thousands, right?
So it's really tight. And then just this person, like, okay, out of this 9 women, what is it about them that will pick them? Is it their complexion, their body shape? What is it? They begin to look at the outlook, appearance, and now the competition sets in. And for me, I think competition starts with a mindset.
Yeah,
there's a mentality. Where's that coming from? Insecurity.
Yeah,
why you're insecure about certain things that you feel like you have to look at someone in order to feel good about yourself, right? You have to bring someone down in order for you to boost yourself.
Yeah.
So there that comes in. All starts with the mind.
And the mind is such a
powerful tool.
A fertile field as well. It's so fertile because what do you plant inside of it is going to probably want to be in with like, why is she there? Exactly. What did she do? Did she have to talk to one person up there to get
negative.
there? You're already spelling negativity in the air. You're already projecting certain insecurities that you may feel like you have to do to get to this position. Now I know in certain fields the ratio of women to men are slim to none, so the spots there that are available is already so thin, and you're competing with them to like be the only amazing woman in the group, or to be the only woman on the board, or be the only one in the managerial position. You expect sometimes to see those claws come out, like you start to hear certain things circling around. So feel that girl, oh my god, did you know that she did this
to get
kiniko. And it's annoying. It can be annoying.
I think that for me too, societal pressure. Society starts this. The world has been formed to believe that for a woman to be this successful, because it's a man's world, she had to do something to climb that ladder. So it's like, okay, so what did she do for me to, do I have to do it? I'm going to do it more. Why don't you sort of see it as there's an inspiration behind every story?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Why don't I feel inspired by this person's experience to want to compete with myself, to be better than how I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Why don't you see it that way? There should be positivity in every story.
So 2 things you've said now. You've talked about inspiration. And then another thing you've talked about is the competition that has been conditioned from society.
Yes.
So from a young age, you hear women, maybe ranking themselves because the men are ranking them as well. I remember in secondary school, there was this list that was going around. It's like, who had the finest face? Who had the finest boom boom? Who had the smallest waist?
Yeah.
And you start to see they'll be ranking the girls. GSS1C, they are not this. SS2, this is this. So these are things that have already started planting seeds in your mind to be competitive. Exactly. It's like, oh, Mia was number 5. Why is number 1 number 1?
Yes, and then you start looking at what number 1.
You're not looking like, okay, why is she the one that's doing this? So you've started at that low level. Then you go to university, and then you see that opportunities to maybe be it's not prefects in universities, but like hold positions of power. And it's like, oh no, you see that it's only 7 guys and maybe like 1 or 2 girls on a board or like on a team as leaders, and you're thinking to yourself, how do I now compete for these 2 spaces?
Another thing, right? Yesterday I was talking about body positivity, right? In the situation that happened to the late Abiola, who had to go do a BBL and all that, it ended up being bad. And now the thing is, for cases like that, right, here comes insecurity, here comes